Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. My name is Terrell the Critic, and today I'm back with another episode of Game of Thrones. Now, this is Season 3, Episode 8. We are getting through this season. I got this episode, Episode 9, Episode 10, and then we're done with Season 3, and then I'll go on to Season 4, 5, 6, and 7. My goal is to have all this done, hopefully, before Season 8 comes back. But I'm trying my best. You know, I'm doing my best. I'm treading through this, lightly. This season's been one of my favorite seasons. I can't wait to see how it ends because obviously each season has its own, I think, identity. Like the first season had its own identity, the second season had its own identity, and this one does as well. So, very excited to see how this goes down. But without further ado, let's get into the episode. So this is Season 3, Episode 8. Woo! Let's get into it.
Is that the Blackwater?
The Blackwater? Where do you think I'm taking you?
Back to King's Landing? To Joffrey and the Queen?
Fuck Joffrey. Fuck the Queen. That's the Red Fork.
Yeah.
I'm taking you to the twins.
The twins?
Why?
Because your mother and brother will be there.
Oh, okay.
They'll pay me for you.
Maybe the Hound will join
Why
Team
would they
Stark.
be the twins?
You're the mother of dragons.
Yes, she is.
I swear I fucked you once in a pleasure house in Leeds.
Mind your tongue.
Why?
Really?
Mine hers.
Really?
She licked my ass like she was born to do it.
Ugh.
Over.
Sir Barristan, if it comes to battle, kill that one first.
Gladly, your grace.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that guy's an asshole. You better say hi to your nephews, sir. Damn! Why you grab his face like that?
Half Robert, half Lowball.
Show the boy to his chambers. Have the maid storm a bath and find him some decent.
Hello, nephew. Nice to see you.
I saw a vision in the flames. Great battle in the snow.
In the
I
snow?
saw it.
In the north?
And you saw whatever she gave birth to.
Yeah, a demon baby.
Believed, but when you see the truth, when it's right there in front of you, as real as these iron bars, how can you deny her God is real?
I mean, I can't deny it, but it's fake. I can't deny it, but it's bad. It ain't good. Just because it's the truth doesn't mean it's right.
I just want to say I know how you feel.
How? How?
I doubt that very much, my lord.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but okay.
You're right. I have no idea how you feel, and you have no idea how I feel. But I promise you one thing, my lady.
This is so weird.
So you know the story of House Rain of Castamere?
Not as well as you, I'm sure.
House Rain was a powerful family, very wealthy, the second wealthiest in Westeros. Aren't the Tyrells the second wealthiest family in Westeros now?
Yeah.
Of course, ambitious climbers don't want to stop on the second highest rung. You rebelled against my father. Do you know where House Rain is now?
They did.
Gone.
Gone. A gentle word. Why not say slaughtered?
Damn.
Every man, woman, and child put to the sword.
Woo!
And now the rains sweep o'er their halls, and not a soul to hear.
Wow. Oh, so that's the song. Wow.
If you ever call me sister again, I'll have you strangled in your sleep.
Woo! Wow. Cersei, man. She kind of fire, low key. Her character. Look at this guy. Smug look on his face.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Your father's gone. As the father of the realm, It is my duty to give you away to your husband.
Man, screw you. Screw you, sir. I don't want to have to... As the father of the realm, fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that. Are you serious? Are you serious? Really? What an asshole.
You may now cloak the bride and bring her under your protection.
I can't. I'm too short. Can you come down? Can you jump up there? Shut your ass up. Tywin's a beast.
Could you?
There you go. There you go. No, we've seen that trick before. Do not drink that, sir. Oh, god damn it. Okay, Gendry, I know she's wearing this seductive sweater, but you need to chill out. Oh, shit. 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 Oh, no. Get out of there. Oh. Well, hopefully they just... God damn.
The usurper Robb Stark. The usurper Balon Greyjoy.
Ah.
The usurper Joffrey Baratheon.
Oh, all the kings.
You will be the king's stepfather and brother-in-law.
What?
When you marry the king, Joffrey's mother will become his sister-in-law. And your son will be Loras's nephew, grandson. I'm not sure. But your brother will become your father-in-law. That much is beyond dispute.
Oh my gosh, that is so true though.
Your wife needs a child, a Lannister child, as soon as possible.
Damn, already?
If you're going to give her one, you need to perform.
What did you once call me? A drunken little lust-filled beast.
More than once.
There you have it. Nothing to worry about. Drinking and lust. No man can match me in these things. I am the god of chits and wine. I shall do it.
Father once told me.
Nobody cares what your father once told you.
Oh man, you tried it, Loras.
Maybe I'll pay you a visit tonight after my uncle passes out. How'd you like that? You wouldn't.
No, hell no. Get your
Fernand
stank.
and Boris will hold you down.
Get your stank ass away from that girl, bruh.
There will be no bedding ceremony.
There will be, if I command it.
Then you'll be fucking your own bride with a wooden cock.
Woo!
What did you say?
Wow.
What did you say?
A bad joke, Your Grace. Made out of envy of your own royal manhood. Mine is so small. My poor wife won't even know I'm there.
Your uncle is clearly quite drunk.
Oh,
I won't share your bed. Not until you want me to.
What if I never want you to?
And so my watch begins.
really? Night's Watch jokes? Somebody, Jorah, can you come in here? Sir Barristan, hello? Can y'all come in?
What do you want?
You.
Let her go.
Don't scream, lovely girl.
Woo! He came in with the quickness, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to.
What do your captains have to say about that?
You should ask them.
Swear to me.
The second sons are yours, and so is Dario Naharis. I
sword is yours, my life is yours,
Wow.
my heart is yours.
I think he really likes her too. I think he wants to get jiggy in the you know what I mean. That's not gonna be able to kill that thing, is it? Oh shit! No, no! Wow, that actually worked? Wow. I knew that little thing was going to be useful. That thing's a weapon to kill White Walkers. Man, that White Walker was crazy. It just grabbed the damn sword. It went like this, and it just blew into smithereens. It's kind of interesting to see because now we're getting a little bit more into the White Walkers. I suggested that this season was going to be the end of the Stark and the Lannister war, because last season we got a tease of the White Walkers, but I don't think they're going to come into play until probably like next season or the season after that, because they got to wrap up all this storyline with Stark, the Lannister war that's still going on. They got to wrap that up, right? And then they got to wrap up this storyline where Jon is with the Wildling people and they're going to go to Castle Black to attack it. So they got to wrap all that stuff up. And that's what I think is going to happen in episode 9 and 10. But the White Walkers are coming a little bit sooner than I thought they were going to. They're coming a little bit sooner than I thought they were going to come into play. So I'm very intrigued to see, more about them and what their motives are, because they haven't been seen in 1,000 years, right? Or whatever, 10,000 years, something like that, or whatever. But why are they back? What do they want with Gilly's child, which is pretty much Craster's child as well? But Craster was sacrificing his sons to the White Walkers for what reason? What do the White Walkers do with them? Do they kill them? Do they burn them alive? Do they take their blood? Do they... I don't know. I have no idea. So, I guess I'm going to have to figure out and find out how that goes right there. But it's really weird because they had like a face on a damn tree. And then because they had all those crows on a tree with a face on it. So that's got to be something as well. That's going to be something maybe that'll come into play. I have no idea what that is. I'm like I said, I'm always interested in the supernatural stuff in the show as well, because it's something that I haven't seen that much, right? You see all the politics, you see all the real life human characters, but you don't see this methodical, mystical kind of shit going down. So I'm interested to see more into that. And is the Lord of Light or any of the religions connected to the White Walkers? Is the Lord of Light, is that his condemning the world? It's funny because they say that the dead will rise in Christian scripture, but is that, I guess, applicable to the Lord of Light rising people from the dead? Is the Lord of Light, instead of using people like Beric to come back from the dead as their former selves, is the Lord of Light condemning people to become White Walkers? Or is that or are the White Walkers and the Lord of Light two separate entities? Because the Light of the Seven, which was something that Catelyn suggested, I don't think that's coming into play unless that's that guy. I don't know. So I'm going to have to see. This episode was good. Not as good as the other ones, but that's fine. I feel like episode 9 and 10 is probably going to be some bang time episodes, some big time episodes, because they're going to want to wrap up this great season in a way where it makes sense and stuff. So it's pretty much like the calm before the storm, because like I said, I think next episode is going to be the Wildlings versus the Night's Watch battle, and I feel like that's going to be a big time part. And also we have the storyline where after Edmure Tully's wedding, we're probably going to have to get back on track with Rob and versus Tywin. So that probably will happen maybe in episode 10. So we'll have to see what goes down. But this one was mostly the calm down episode, the getting married episode of Game of Thrones. Tyrion and Sansa are like the two most unlikely kind of couple pairings I think I've seen yet. It's I really did not see them being together, but now they're going to have to be together. I know it's funny because Tywin was like, yo, you gotta put a baby in her because I'm trying to get shit done. Like, she needs to have a Lannister baby right now. And Tyrion was getting hella drunk at the party, and man, that was crazy. That was a funny scene. That whole scene where they were in the reception area and they're just drinking, that was fantastic. Cersei telling Loras off like, I don't give a shit about what your father told you. Oh man, Tyrion is like so goddamn drunk, man. But I know he still has feelings for Shay. I know he's got to cut. I think he's got to cut that off personally because it's gonna cause problems. It's just gonna cause problems. I think personally, in my opinion. But yeah, I feel so bad for Sansa because, like I said last episode, it's not that Tyrion's a bad guy. It's just that she's been through the ringer. It's like the writers are like just putting her in a corner and letting everybody beat down on her. Like, hopefully she gets some W's. She's taking some L's right now, so hopefully she gets some W's. And hopefully she's happy with Tyrion. Like, I feel like she might understand what Tyrion is and like who he is. And maybe she might love him. Who knows? But she's 14. It's like crazy. I really thought she was like 16 or something. But no, she's 14 years old. I don't know if the actress is 14 right here. She may be a little bit older, but the character is 14. And like Tyrion's like a 35-year-old man? That's freaking weird, man. I can't imagine dating or marrying anybody. It's crazy that they have these arranged marriages where they just marry off these old men to these young women like that, you know, because it's just it's crazy that girls in this universe are getting pregnant at 14 years old or younger, getting married at 14. Man, it's crazy about what that society is like and what real life society is like. It's insane, honestly, dude. But yeah, that was cool seeing the origins of that song and seeing more backstory about the Lannisters, because it looks like Tywin has been maybe the most influential Lannister of his line. Maybe because I haven't heard anything about Tywin's father or his grandfather. I don't know if they were important people or not. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do a season 3 history and lore. I might, but then again, it's an hour and a half long. I just don't want you guys to watch me for an hour and a half. Like, I know some of y'all just watch the reaction and dip. That's cool too, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I might just write down some stuff I want to say, and then I'll probably just start it off in season 4 and then say what I thought of it, and pretty much that's going to be it. But other than that, I don't think for the history and lore I'm going to do any videos on it. I might just reference it, but I'm not going to do an entire video and break down and cutting the footage and stuff like that, because honestly, I'm not going to do that. It's going I got to push these episodes out, I got to do it. No wildling stuff, no Jon Snow this episode. So that's probably going to be next episode, I would imagine, because they're getting close to the wall, right? They're getting close, or they crossed the wall. They're getting close to Castle Black, so I would assume that the wildlings are going to attack next episode, so that's probably what's going to happen after that. No Theon Greyjoy this episode as well. We know he got his dangling cut. He got castrated. I feel bad for Theon. We didn't get to see him this episode. And a lot of y'all been saying, the Frodo guy, or Theon's torturer, right? There's clues, there's hints. You should probably already know who it is. I don't. I mean, should I know who it is? I mean, I really don't know. I've been looking back into the footage and going and skipping through the scenes, and I'm like, I don't get it. I really don't know who it could be. I really don't know. Unless it's somebody that's connected to somebody that we've already seen, like somebody's son or grandson or somebody's father or something like that. So it's got to be, if y'all are telling me that, oh, look, there's clues to find out who it could be. So it's got to be somebody connected to the story in some fashion. It's got to be somebody's son. I don't even know who has a son right now. I'm off the top of my head, I have no idea. I'll probably have to think about it. Daenerys is trying to pretty much get more power, get more army. She's pretty much gotten this second son army by this dude. It's so weird to see the another unlikely pairing is the Hound and Arya together. Honestly, I never thought I would see the Hound and Arya together. But now I guess the Hound is probably going to he's going to take Arya to Edmure Tully's wedding. So that's what's going to happen. And because he's marrying Walder Frey's daughter, right? So he wants to get a paycheck. The Hound wants to get a paycheck and probably wants to dip. But it would be kind of interesting if Arya, Robb, and Catelyn do reunite, and maybe the Hound wants to stay and fight for House Stark. That'd be kind of cool. Because, like, think about it like this. If the Hound actually brought Arya back to the Starks and fought for House Stark, maybe we could see a confrontation with him on the battlefield versus Joffrey. And he's like, yo, I'm fighting for the other side. Screw you. You know? So that would be kind of cool to see that happen, if that happens, you know. I know Gendry should have had his spider sense on. He should have had his spider sense because literally you're in that situation. She's giving you a drink. Now, I understand that she did that trick before with the old man back in season 2, episode 1. Like, she drank the drink. Nothing happened to her. She gave it to old boy. He drank the drink and he dropped dead. Like, I understand to me as the audience that, you know, she did that. But maybe Gendry is just an idiot because I don't know. 9 times out of 10, I would say maybe all men would probably fall into Melisandre's trap. But you mean to tell me that every man she's seduced, she's been able to seduce? I mean, come on. There's got to be somebody out there that cannot be seduced by Melisandre and see through the bullshit. Because you got to be smart about these things. Melisandre's talking about, oh, you should be the king's blood is a powerful blood and you have power inside you and stuff. I get it. She's standing there butt ass naked with looking at you with the lovey-dovey eyes. I get it. But I'm just saying, man, if I was in that situation, I would try to get out of there as soon as I can. As soon as I can, because I wouldn't trust anybody in that joint. I wouldn't even trust Stannis. It's crazy because Stannis doesn't even feel any remorse for his nephew. That's his nephew. No matter if he's a bastard or not, that is your nephew. He doesn't even try to like console him or anything. It's like, Stannis, you is a cold brother. You are a cold dude. He does not want to deal with any kind of like hugs or anything like that. Stannis is just a stone cold dude. But man, but Melisandre seduced him, and she got blood from his. She put leeches on him, and put blood on him. At least she didn't kill him, honestly. I will say this about Melisandre. At least she did not kill him, you know, because that would have been bad. At least she just took some blood from him, from the leeches that she put on him. So hopefully they're probably just going to keep him prisoner until the time being. I like that Stannis released Davos out of prison. though. That was good, and you got to see a very emotional moment between the two of them, kind of consoling as men, because they are friends, I think, too, as well. But even though they are, you know, Davos is his right-hand man, I do think that Stannis sees him as a friend or an ally that he can trust, you know. But Stannis is so corrupted by the Lady Melisandre. I feel like that might be his downfall. That might be his flaw that he has. Like, Stannis would be such a great person or a great leader if he just followed his own heart, kind of like Robb. But Robb has flaws too. Stannis has flaws. Jon has flaws. They all have flaws. Each of these characters have flaws. So I guess no character is perfect in their own right. So I gotta give, I guess, Stannis the benefit of the doubt. But I don't know. I feel like all this Lord of Light, stuff isn't, the best for Stannis because it didn't win in the war. Think about it. Stannis hasn't won the battle. He has the Lord of Light on his side. Apparently, he's the chosen one, but why did he not win the battle? If he's the chosen one, why did he not win the battle? Explain that, please. But, like I said, I don't know. Maybe he's not the chosen one. Maybe it's Beric. Personally, I feel like Beric might be a chosen one. Man, I freaking... Joffrey is such a dick. I mean, this man really comes up and says, "Oh, your father's gone. As the father of the realm, I have to walk you down the aisle." Like, get out of here. She doesn't want to hear that right now. Get out of here. And then he comes back later in the wedding recital, and he's like, Sir Mandon will hold you down, but I'm gonna come visit you tonight. I'm like, huh? No, sir, get out of here. We don't want to hear from you. I don't know. Joffrey might be the worst person on the show. Him or Frodo, because Frodo just castrated Theon. Oh, I don't know Frodo's name yet, but Frodo just castrated Theon. That's like one of the worst things that you can do, Joffrey's pretty bad too, but in terms of like a very evil person, you got to give it to Frodo right now. In just these couple episodes, he's probably overtaken Joffrey. Because Joffrey hasn't tortured anybody like Frodo has. I don't think he has. Maybe off screen, but we're not going to talk about that though. So Daenerys has gotten a new army and a new ally. The guy who killed his own captains because he loves Daenerys' beauty. Beauty? I think he wants a little piece on the side, if you ask me twice. But pretty much, Daenerys has this new, this new ally, and pretty much gave all of his soldiers to Daenerys. So Daenerys' army is growing more and more by the day. We haven't heard Young Kai's response yet. That probably hasn't happened. It's probably going to happen episode 9 or episode 10 probably. Or maybe next season. Who knows? But now she has like a bigger army than she did when she came. So she's growing in power immensely and immensely. So it's going to be probably not that long until she gets some ships, till she gets all of her armies to go to Westeros, storm the castle, and take her place on the rightful throne, because she is the heir. She is the heir to the Iron Throne, right? So she's probably going to have to take her place on the Iron Throne, maybe, season 4, 5, 6? I'm going to say 5. I think season 4 they'll deal with the White Walkers. Season 5, maybe Daenerys storms King's Landing. Season 6, I don't know. But we're going too off track here. I'm just trying to speculate. I got thoughts just rambling off my damn head right now. No Jaime Lannister, no Brienne of Tarth this episode. Jaime Lannister, like I said, he's grown to be one of my favorite characters. I think he's top 5 probably right now in terms of how badass and how he gets shit done, and how like he's just a great character. So hopefully I get to see more of his character and whatnot. You guys asked me to pretty much rank, my favorite characters and I think my favorite seasons. I'm probably not going to do that until the end of season 3, so I might just do a top 5 favorite character list. But I guess we're going to have to see. It depends who lives and dies. I mean, who knows? I mean, freaking Ygritte could die, or somebody else could die. So I'm sorry I don't really have like a set schedule when these episodes come out. It's just that my life is very chaotic sometimes, and I have to just do these whenever I can, and gotta work, gotta go to school, gotta do whatever I can around the house or whatever. So life comes and goes. I'm very interested to see how they end this season with episode 9 and 10. The two biggest storylines I think that are going to come into play is probably going to be the final act of this whole Stark and Lannister war. Probably it's going to come to an end, I would imagine. And then probably we're going to have the Wildlings versus the Night's Watch guys at Castle Black. So that's probably what's going to happen in 9 and 10. Those are my predictions. I don't know who's going to live or die. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the channel, the videos, me, anything you guys want me to say or you want to say, just put it in the comments down below. If you are a fan of Game of Thrones, please subscribe. We're doing Game of Thrones videos as well as other kind of content. Now, some other kind of content I'm going to be doing is some Marvel videos and some DC videos as well. Possibly some Walking Dead. I know Walking Dead's going to be kind of for me, but we'll have to see how that goes. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Love y'all. See you on the next one. Peace.